Do you think we've improved? Do you think we've gotten worse?
No, we've
I
probably
think we've gotten
worse.
worse. I think we've gotten worse, actually. Are you in the middle of a Tarkov raid? Your eyes are like, they look like, am I cross-eyed?
I can't see you. I'm
Yeah.
like, I was playing War Thunder.
I had a friend. God bless him.
I like the tank game.
I love that. I love that this guy. Like every story that every time I watch him play a video game, he's only fucking with people. I'm not sure if that's just how he played games, but every time I saw him play a new game, he was finding new and unique ways of fucking with people. He played War Thunder, and what he would do is he would spam whatever in the chat. He'd be like, need assistance, and just ram into a fucking friendly tank. And then at one point in time, him and a sidekick of his got knocked somebody over a cliff, and they got fucking banned for griefing. And they would take they would also take C4 and throw it on the front of a Jeep in Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
And fucking the one guy would throw it or would drive and wreck, and then the other guy would pull the fucking C4 pin and
dude, that's
explode it.
Everyone does that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they would get kicked from the fucking servers because they would go explicitly to the servers where they said don't do that shit and do it over and over again just to fucking grief people. I'm sure. I don't know if he's any. I don't think he has. He doesn't have a PC. He's only got an Xbox, so I don't think he's done any GTA shit. But he would do he would be like a fail RP type guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. What else did he do? He would.
Well, if it weren't so easy to fucking tilt people, it wouldn't do it.
Exactly. Well, it's not only is it easy, it's fun. So it's
yeah.
Why would I interface with the game the way that a bunch of nerds in a lab fucking constructed it? They formulated it down to the fucking nanosecond of how much fun I should be having, when in fact I could just be an asshole and have an unlimited, unquantifiable, pure natural fucking fun time.
We had that whole AI conversation about how having an opinion in and of itself is kind of cringe.
Yes.
That being said, I for sure had a 3-day long just comment section war on TikTok about how using AI is super fun, and I'm just the biggest AI lover there is. Let me pull that up real quick. Let me see how many responses I've had.
TikTok comments are one of the few places that you can still get that genuine trolling experience is what I've noticed. I've had a couple of instances like that too.
And props if you don't actually believe what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the best part. The best time to argue is when you know you're wrong.
Yeah, because you don't care about if it's a good point or not. I'm just talking to talk.
Yeah.
But the video in itself was oh well, you don't need the fancy art pads to be able to do art. Here's my painting I did with literally a can of ravioli. Which it's decent, but I said counterpoint, I really want to make some cool images and not spend time on it, so I'm just gonna use AI. That has 225 replies to that comment.
Jesus Christ.
I am half of those. So every reply I got, you better believe I was
right there. Just
right there.
Actually, fuck you. It's I feel I don't know. I feel there should be a way to monetize this feeling that we have.
Mm-hmm.
I think on Twitter that's what was happening for a long time. Whenever they you could buy Twitter verified or whatever, Twitter Blue or whatever the fuck it's called, where you would make money off of your engagements to posts. Mm-hmm. So you could just be a total fucking asshole. And as long as somebody was clicking and replying to your shit and was actively engaged and spending time on the platform, you would get a fucking check of whatever the amount of money might be. It may be $5, it may be $6, but it's definitely a number in that range. But it's I feel there needs to be more of that, because I'm the same way. I fucking got into it. This was I don't fuck with TikTok very often anymore, but
yeah, I should probably stop playing this game.
Right. When it was but it was fucking. Somebody was this was the best Rick and Morty episode ever, and I was just this episode sucked farts, and it's just you're an incel, you talk about Nintendo games and you look your face looks like shit, and it's Yeah, man, I know. I'm keenly
dude,
aware.
dude,
Despite
dude.
all of the things that you say, guess what? I'm still married and happy, and I'm loving life. And also, you're cringe for liking a woman-centered Rick and Morty episode.
Um, there in the midst of like people like trying to debate and like argue with me, there was just one fucking dude who just because like my icon on TikTok is like me in a beanie, right?
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Huh, what's under the beanie though?" Like try and take a shot at just like me personally
Yeah,
instead
it's
of
like
like
a
my
smaller beanie.
yeah, my unfettered dog shit opinion. And I just replied to him like, "There's zero chance I'm being chirped by you with looks." He just didn't respond because
Yeah.
his profile was. But you can't punch up when you're talking about like looks, bud.
No, yeah. Looks
Like
is
I'm not gonna
not
sit here and like try and like, Ryan Reynolds, ugly. You know, like he's better looking than me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and try and use that against him in an argument.
right, exactly. But like in the marketplace of ideas, if you're saying something that is wrong and dumb, you can attack the idea and not the person saying it.
Yeah, exactly. But attacking the idea was not going good either for a lot of these people
Yeah,
because I would just double
exactly.
down. I'm trying to think of what my highlight reel of just horrible
Dude.
shit I said was. A lot of them was my favorite thing to use was like, you're actually robbing small artists by not commissioning them for those pieces and just
Yeah.
stealing from them. And I was like, so fun fact, I was never gonna give them money in the first
Exactly.
place.
If anything,
And
I would
actually,
steal from them if I could.
well, you can.
Yeah, exactly.
You can actually. Let me explain how, because I said this in the comment
Good.
section.
Okay, I think
a
I know where
lot.
you're going, but I'll let you say it. I'll let you go through it.
A lot of those artists don't pay taxes on their commissions, and a lot of those
Yeah.
artists make enough money where they need to pay taxes. So you can actually report them to the IRS, and you get a cut of that. Yeah, and I would just tell people I do that.
Good. Yeah.
Someone else was like, yeah, well, as long as you're not like using it for money, there I don't see a problem. I was like, oh, I add my own watermark and I sell it.
Good. I also
There were a
don't.
couple people who like would call me out like, you're rage baiting, right? I was like, oh, absolutely, yeah. It's just
Of course.
shit.
Good job. You
Like, if they
here's your
spot it,
here's your
yeah.
fucking blue here's your gold star. You are media literate. Here you go.
Congrats. Here you are.
Oh fuck. That's great. I need to get
I
back.
love seeing people who rage bait in comments, and I'm like, I love your work. We'll be taking notes,
Yes, I
and they
will be.
always like leave a like with that. I was like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Good.
Thank
Dude,
you.
there's a fucking guy.
Game knows game.
There's a motherfucker on TikTok. This is another, like, it was just one comment, but like it pissed people. It did like pissed a couple fucking old fat blue hairs off. But fucking it was like, if you go on a plane, there's always a no smoking light. It's not a sticker, it's a light. Because they know one of these days the smokers are going to rise up and we're going to demand to light up on the fucking planes again. And some fucking black fat blue hair was just like, are you seriously advocating for smoking in 2025? And like, I cannot believe this. And underneath of it, I put, for every cigarette you don't smoke, I will smoke. I'm going to smoke twice as many. And
That's
yeah,
my favorite with like
Yes.
that's like the vegan argument where it's like, oh, you don't eat meat, I'm gonna eat twice as much meat now,
yeah.
just because.
For every sandwich you don't eat, I'm eating two, which is, don't be good at math. That's the half of the joke is also that the math formula is wrong. So
Doesn't work.
Yes, it
but-
doesn't work. But if you're in the fucking throes of anger and puberty, you're not doing fucking math. You're not doing math. You're saying, at Grok, how do I do this math? At Grok, how do I make this? At Grok, how do I make this person kill themselves in Minecraft? At Grok,
At Grok.
what is white genocide, and how can I contribute?
Someone really thought they got me with one of them, like like in response to me, like counterpoint. I don't want to do the hard work, so I'll make a robot do it for me. And I just responded, yes,
Exactly.
dead on.
That's what
That
they're
is- that
fucking
is- yes.
for. Yeah.
I don't want to sketch out fucking Godzilla dapping up John Lennon while stepping on a minion. I'm not going to sketch that. I'm not going to dedicate
No.
my time to that. I'm just going to make the robot do it.
I don't like that I fucking thought of it in my own head. If I could have like a separate fucking robot head, think of all that dumb cringe shit. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta have love for my fucking family and how I need to improve my fucking macros and count calories and a bunch of other shit. like all the dumb shit that my fucking flesh operating system, all the fucking processing power I don't, there, and the cringe bot. Cringe bot, give me a brief synopsis of what's going on today. What if Hitler kissed a guy? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What else? What else we got? Your father naked in the shower that one time. Cringebot, shut down. We don't need to go. we don't need to go. That's fine, Cringebot. But wait, I really need to get this off my chest. Cringebot, I'm gonna just unplugged it. And,
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I unplugged it, but in reality, I just unplugged the monitor. Cringebot's still working, but I can't hear him anymore, so it's perfect.
What's okay? Because I actually got this counterpoint a lot, and I actually just don't understand it. Apparently it's hurting the environment to use AI.
Those fucking idiots. No. Anytime like it's like processing power is being used for something, it's just like a waste of electricity, and like people hear it's killing the environment and they just parrot it. It's the same reason that like everybody hates crypto apparently. It's because you're killing the trees, and it's just like, really, motherfucker? As much fucking porn as you're watching and all of the shit that your entire fucking existence, your carbon footprint is basically for what? What is it?
I figured it was that. I figured it was something with like the servers taking up
electricity. That's all it is. I looked into it. That's all it is.
Yeah, I figured it was that just because literally I didn't even do research. I just figured it was like you're boiling this much water every time you do it. I was like, hey, so everything you do online is stored on a server. That comment you just left in rebuttal to my dog shit opinion is going to boil some water. All right, he's going to use electricity. The fact you leave comments, have an account, like something, if you have a list of likes, guess what, dumbass?
Yeah.
You're doing as much harm.
What they say in the Bible? Don't have gay sex in glass houses if you don't want a cock in your ass. Fucking come on, don't be a hypocrite.
Don't have gay sex in glass houses if you don't want someone to see
don't have gay sex in glass asses or something.
Glass asses without shattered dick. Yeah. It's just...
It's crazy. It's crazy that people, number one, get so emotionally involved in something that is just basically a nothing. That's like, it's very, I can understand, like, I'm also kind of getting emotionally involved secondhand, but it's also because I like making fun of stupid people. Yeah. And I like the emotions that brings me.
I'm not involved in the point. I'm involved in the argument.
And exactly, it's not about the fucking. It's not something destination. What? Don't fly the fucking Eagles into Mount Doom, dude. You got to fucking walk. Okay, the walk is the fun part.
I don't care about winning because there's nothing for me to win.
There is no winning. Yeah.
I just like seeing the number go up because I would leave my phone alone for like 10 minutes. 14 replies. 14 replies. And I'm at work. I'm at work, dude. I'm taking my time out of my work day to fucking respond and shit post to these people. And then my favorite was when there would be people joining in on my behalf.
Yes,
They're either rage baiting
doesn't
or
matter.
Actually have a dog shit opinion.
Doesn't matter.
It's
your side. It's your side. Exactly. True.
There was like maybe 4 people who were like taking my side.
How's it feel to lead a movement? It must feel good, right? It's got to feel good.
This one person would consistently fucking like respond back. Like I think they also just had the day off. Like
maybe.
There's no way they just like fuck it, because like they were coming off like decent points, like genuinely decent points. However, I'm fucking stupid. I don't really care. It was like, I don't want a dehumanizing 9-to-5 office job, something, spending my time like learning the craft. And I was like, kind of a stupid thing to learn if it's not going to make you money. I have plenty of friends in colleges who still doodle on the side. Maybe you could do that.
Yeah. If you're so smart, why aren't you rich? Basically. Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck. That's good. Oh, there they are. Sorry, honey. That's the mob. Hello, mob. Fuck you. You're still gay. Fuck you.
The amount of people who like viewed my profile.
Oh fuck! I was gonna say the trolling shit I used to do. Any kind of bait. Like fuck. Does he have his LinkedIn account attached? Does he have his fucking? Yeah, exactly. Ghost.
I don't post.
You don't have anything. Yeah.
I have my repost open. Apparently, I didn't even know that. and I reposted this one. I think I know what they're talking about. Um, but they were trying to bully me for like a repost that I have. It was the start of the meme was like some anime girl like crawling on the bed towards you, and then it like clicks to the start of
Yeah.
like Black Ops.
Living you, I'm making the mother of all omelets. Jack can't cry over every egg. One of those.
No, it flicked to the Black Ops 1 where Mason is in the electric chair and it like he goes ah, and then like the numbers start flashing. It's like what the it like cuts to that very abruptly and
Good.
like
Didn't
they
watch it all the
obviously
way.
just yeah, they obviously
Didn't
just
watch
saw
it all
the
the-
anime.
Guess
bitch,
what?
Like,
You're
calling
fucking.
like, oh, is this your fetish? Is AI porn your fetish? Is that what's happening? Is that why you're defending it? And I was like, watch the video, dumbass.
Yeah, why don't you fucking.
It's
Wow,
like- it's a
congratulations
cloud
on being media illiterate twice over, fuckhead. Why don't you ask. Why don't you fucking pay attention in school? Why don't you put down the damn YouTube shorts? Why don't you fucking do. Why don't you do everyone a favor and.
Why don't you nether bed?
Yeah, nether bed. I don't know
If you put a
Minecraft.
bed down, if you try to sleep in the nether, you explode and die.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Why don't you freaking. Man, that's great. I'm so happy for you, dude. I don't have anything like that going on right now. I just get in arguments with my fucking wife, and that's real. I can't.
That's not
That's
we can't
real.
rage your wife.
There's no. Even if
shouldn't rage
even
your
if
wife.
I'm fucking, well, I do. Even if I'm like, I don't know. Even if I do rage bait, and like, she's mad, and it's just like, the air is suddenly uncomfortable to breathe in the house. Yeah, I don't.
I'm going to the shed.
I'm going to the shed and I'm going to pretend my phone died for 3 hours. Oh, fuck, what were we talking about? Oh, Kendra is, one of her professors is making her, for an assignment, watch a movie about Appalachia, because the program that she's in, like, has to do with, like, therapy and mental health in Appalachia. Appalachia. It's where we're from, if you can't tell by the fucking dialect where I'm from. Anyway, you're north. You're fucking Yankee ass motherfucker. North of Interstate 70.
I don't.
You're
Kentucky was neutral.
Yeah, you're
so I really don't know.
you're Kentucky. Yeah, that's I'm trying to think. I think West Virginia is the only state that is completely in Appalachia. Ohio is partially, North Carolina partial. A lot of them are partial. It's only West Virginia. But it's a movie called Matewan. It's about the fucking the Union miners and it kicked off the Cold Wars, which I didn't even know were a thing, and that sounds fucking badass. And it's basically a bunch of mining people shooting and killing the federal government, basically, and it's really cool to see like a bunch of poor stupid fucking people fighting and killing for their life. It was like a company town and everything like that. There's a big union. What's his name? James Earl Jones is in it.
Yep. Was it the feds or directly, or was it the Pinkertons?
It's a combination of
probably the
it's a combination of all of them. At some point in time, like if the Pinkertons can't do it, then they start to plead with the federal government, because like, guess what? Like the fucking needs of the miners or the truckers or whatever aren't being fucking met. Then it's going to start to affect things outside of just that town. The federal government has a fucking vetted interest in fucking slave labor, apparently. But
yeah, happens.
well, that's fucking what it's been that way since, fucking, not to get too deep slavery, but like basically since the country's inception, in some form or fashion, we have relied on slave labor, whether it be to build railroad tracks, to harvest our crops, to produce our cheap plastic shit, whatever the case may be, or mining coal mine. It's like what, in some form or fashion, there's been a class of people that have had less than ideal conditions doing the work that is enjoyed by 90% of the population, at least. So
we love it.
We love
it.
it.
The Pinkertons still operate.
Yeah, they still exist. They're a real thing. In fact, they're a real thing, and they like sued Rockstar or something for their depiction in Red Dead Redemption 2 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I never finished that game, but like I like I need to. It's so fucking slow. It's so slow.
The first chapter was super, super slow, but I enjoyed it enough after that where I was fine.
it's just like the gameplay, I guess, is just so slow. Like I got to get over to my horse. Am I close enough to my horse to press Y to get on, and then I press Y, and it's like another fucking, it's 7 seconds to get on the horse, and then it's just like, man, I need to let's fucking simplify this shit, dude. Okay, I'm old. I'm fucking ancient as far as gamer standards go. I'm 30 for Christ's sakes.
I could never 100% that game just with how
Fuck
slow it is
no.
to get around. Fuck that.
Oh.
And then it's not like you can just call in like, I'm sorry, hiccuping or burping or I don't know what the fuck this is. But like if your horse dies, that's
You walk your fucking
you're walking.
asthmatic ass back into town, dude. Yeah.
Yes, bro. 'Cause I had a horse die just on like the border of the map. And I was like, I'd rather go back to a save I saved an hour ago than try and
Fucking
walk.
yeah. Because number one, if you don't have your horse, whatever big thing you're hauling that's you can't
Mhm.
carry on your person, I'm assuming it's fucked and there's no recovering it. So it's
Yeah,
like
probably.
I don't know if there's any system in place to like get your lost shit or not, but like I'm assuming you're fucked. I remember the time that I stopped playing that game is I killed like a legendary bear or some shit like that. It was in the very early chapters, and then on the way back, there's some bitch who's just like, "Oh, can you help me back into town?" And like I went to like do it, and like, "Oh, you have to get rid of your bear hide." I'm like, "I'm not fucking doing that. I'd rather just shoot this bitch in the head." And then I did, and I missed, I think, because I was on fucking controller, and it just everything spiraled out of control, and I was just like, "Okay, I
Yeah.
can't. I'm done. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck
Uh,
this."
there are certain games that I love, but like it takes exactly one sort of inconvenience for me to drop it.
Yes, like sometimes I will try to get into a game and I'll be into it and I'll be into it. I'll be like a couple hours in, and then I will like die, and then I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm done. I never fucking play it forever. That's a problem of
Unintentional Iron Man mode.
yeah, basically, yeah. It's just like ADHD Iron Man. You don't even know that I don't even know that I'm doing it until I fucking
Yeah.
fail, and then I realize, oh, I'm fucking done with it. That's like the downside of like having a fucking jailbroken Switch or a fucking little emulator that's got 15,000 games on it. It's just like
I don't have to keep playing this if
I don't have
want
to keep playing this game, and it's just like this is great. Like I have all these games. How many of them have I actually played more than an hour of? And it's just like not very fucking. I've never beaten Zelda: Link to the Past, Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and I've started those games. I don't know how many fucking times. Like I don't think I've never beaten. There's so many games like a Nintendo slur like myself should beat and know, but I don't. I don't. I just don't have it. I don't know if I don't have it in me or what. All the ones that like I have actually sat down and beaten, are like I did when I was younger, back before my dopamine receptors were fried. So, and I was
back when I could find happiness.
back whenever I wasn't acutely aware of how shit everything was. But here we are. Oh, something else. I started my nicotine addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see this? I got Zens.
Oh, you got some Zins?
I got some Zens. I'm going to Japan here the weekend after Memorial Day, and I was looking it up, and it's just like, oh, my doctor said you can fill out a form and get your Adderall, bring it over there with you. And then I looked, and you can fill out a form for a lot of medications that they don't allow over there, but they allow in other parts of the world. One thing that even with the form you cannot bring is fucking Adderall or any kind of yeah. So it's just like fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't if I don't have it like a day, then like I'm sleeping like 14 hours that day. So it's just like, well, I don't want to be a fucking asshole the whole time I'm on my expensive ass vacation. So Zins are also good for, you know, nicotine's an upper. So isn't coffee. So I'm bringing a couple things of Zins and some caffeine pills. Even though I think coffee's fairly common over there, so isn't tea. So
Where are you going?
Japan.
Okay. Yeah, you can find some. You can for sure find some. Smoke some Japanese cigarettes.
See, I don't know if I'm big on smoking. I think that's too phallic to have something so small and white.
Too gay.
I'd rather just cram my mouth full of white sticky stuff, you know? So that's less gay. I think. Not sure.
Probably. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh.
I sort of sometimes
Oh,
I like I'm not like addicted to like smoking the pipe. I do it like maybe a couple times a month. But like after a stressful day, that shit
it
it doesn't
hits. It
it hits
hits.
so
It hits.
nice.
And it's not like a downer. It's just like, ooh, it's different. It's
I get to
like,
just take a second and just enjoy that, you know?
that's how I take one of these between my Adderall doses,
Yeah.
and because like it's like 6 hours apart or whatever, so it's just like I take my one pill in the morning, and then I uh, wait till about like 1 or 12, and then it's like, man, I'm starting to feel a little slow. I'll take a little pick me up, and
Hmm.
I take a little pick me up, and then I like you have it in there for like an hour, and like I'm still not used to it. It's still kind of giving me a little tummy ache because I'm a baby and I've never had
Yeah.
nicotine before. But like I went and I stood up, and like I stood up too quick, and I felt like I was gonna fall over. So don't want to do that in Japan. Then they'll, you
No.
know, can't do that over there. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of the waifus.
Oh,
Have you seen that
yeah.
clip of the fucking Japanese girl approaching the African American gentleman and was trying to hit on him? And she said, I like chocolate." And she's just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And he's like, "Yes, you like chicken. I like rice, chicken rice." And it's just like, oh my,
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah,
would
the
work on me.
Japanese are hella racist. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
Not the first time that's been mentioned here.
is it not? It's definitely not.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's. I think you said mentioned something about a video with an Iron Man mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even just to like black people. Like if you're not
Oh
Japanese,
yeah, I'm gonna be
like,
that.
there's clubs that you won't be able to get into. There's
Exactly.
restaurants you
Restaurants,
won't be able to
stores,
get
just like
into.
no locals only, Japanese only, and that's perfectly
Yeah,
fine over there.
Japs only. Um,
I think honestly, what do they say? They say like Japan is like a mirror of the U.S. like what 20 years ahead or something like that, like 15 to 20 years ahead. So like whenever they had a recession in like the 90s or something like that, and we had a recession 2008, and it's just like their society also kind of is like a
we're gonna go
forward.
back to racism.
It's like a forward facing. I mean, buddy, we're kind of already on the way back. Anthony Cumia, you know who Anthony Cumia is? He had a radio. He had radio, a syndicated radio show for a long time, and he just tweets nothing but ends and nothing about like something bicycle, something etc ends, and not only ends ers. And it's just like, dude, you and like and other creative ways to say the N, and I'm like, that's crazy. And he's back on the fucking radio, so syndicated. We're like nationwide, so I think we're kind of headed back there a little
We're
bit.
so bad.
We're so I don't know if I want
We're
to.
so bad.
I don't know if I want to be, but like I say, I'm saying this as like a white, yeah, liberal white guilt. Like I don't know if I want to be back. But at the same time, like I like not having to watch what I say all the time. I don't have hate in my heart. I really truly
No,
don't. I have a lot of
no.
love, especially like under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Like I have a lot of love in my heart, but at the same time, I'm not very careful. I'm
No.
very
Well, you see,
uncareful.
I say I don't. How do I say this? How do I say this in a way that makes sense?
It starts
Um,
with N, and
it starts with N. No.
no
Um,
way. I'm not. I wouldn't say that at all. No way.
Using slurs to hurt people is I'll never do
It's
it simply
cringe. I
because
think honestly.
be, let me finish. It's because it's too easy.
Yeah.
Does
It's
that make sense? Oh, because I don't want to say the word anyways, but it's too. I'm not gonna walk up to my friend Victor and call him the N word because he's black. That's too. It's right there. Why would I? It's low skill level.
yeah. It's like
It's low skill level.
playing Mario Kart with the fucking with the little bear with the little baby mode. I'm bowling with the bumpers. It's
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not. I wouldn't do it. A because it's cringe, and B it's not. It's nowhere near creative enough for me. I would never say it with hate in my heart.
Yeah. Because then it's just
I don't
like
actually remember the last time I said it. Frankly, um,
I can't either. Probably last week, I think.
probably. I mean, I'm. It's
Well,
I'll just say it.
somebody got our fucking order wrong at Wendy's. So
I probably shouted it there in the Wendy's. Yeah,
no,
but I don't
I'm
know.
kidding.
It's low hanging fruit. I really don't care to say it in the first place. Um, but I feel like even though I go out, not even out of my way to not say it, I'll end up saying 10 other things that are somehow equally as bad. There was a song that said hot as an Indian summer or something like it. And someone was like, that's a slur. I was like, what part? The
Indian?
word Indian?
That's like a. I
How
mean,
is the word
it's not a slur. It's an antiquated term to like.
at best?
It's like saying what's it, a midget or something. Like
Yeah,
they don't like the word. It's an antiquated term. It's a term of the time. So like
yeah.
yeah. So it's like
In which I don't even think little people give a fuck about midget.
I don't. I've
I
only
don't
ever.
think they do.
I've only ever come encounter with one little person that I can think of, and it was the funniest fucking thing ever. We were waiting in line at the gas station, and there was some fucking 17-year-old girl fucking checking out. I was going into midnights or coming off of fucking afternoons or whatever, and I get in there. I'm fucking tired, and I'm in line, and like he gets up there. I'm not gonna describe this with audio. I'm gonna have to ask you to look at me. He puts his stuff up on the counter, and she's singing a little tune, and he says, "Hey, who sings that song?" And she says, "I think it's a Miley Cyrus song." And he says, "Why don't you let her sing it?" And just fucking, and she goes, "Ah!" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, that's good.
That's getting roasted by a little person.
That's fucking great."
I actually went to high school with hear me, hear me
Couldn't
roar.
have been that high of a school. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's
I like that one.
yeah.
They were twins, black women midgets.
Mm.
That's a lot of diversity to fucking one thing. Imagine how many commercial deals they could get.
Pick a fucking struggle. That's what I'm saying.
Right?
God
Twin,
damn.
black, female midget.
That's crazy. Like you gotta hit a lot of buttons on the fucking character customization to get that shit, dude. Like that's not
I saw one walking around the fucking school like, oh, wild. And I was like, I see this one person a lot. Maybe it's just because how different she is. I see her.
Yeah.
And then I saw them in the same hallway at the same time. I was like,
what the fuck?
we got two of them?
There's 2 Tootsie Rolls in this pack that's only marked for 1? Ah.
And like I kind of felt like a dick, but also like it's like pulling a shiny, like
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it.
I realize this now. Like I don't know how much of this I'm probably not gonna cut any of it. But like I gotta tone myself down a little bit, I think.
I don't I don't say the N-word because it's right. I don't say I don't say it because it's just not funny enough.
It's low skill. It's like what
it's probably maybe no, keep it.
No, I'll keep that. We haven't said anything horrible. Just maybe we haven't been sensitive. We haven't been like saying using our descriptors in a sensitive way. We've been using kind of verbiage that may or may not be problematic. But in reality is no hate toward any.
Yeah.
Any
Thinking of it, I also haven't used the R slur or the F slur in a very long time.
But like, no, I haven't. I can't remember the last time I've done. Like, honestly, I think it's just like kind of getting older. Like, I'm not. First of all, I'm not in situations or instances where I would find it appropriate to use such language. Like there's fewer instances of that happening. I don't say fuck a whole lot either anymore, unless it's like in a call with you, and like even then, like I don't know, like all these other things don't really. I think it all kind of stems from that. Like there's just less opportunity for me as an adult. I don't know. I hear them secondhand a lot on the fucking internet, but like
I'm not gonna flinch if I hear it. I just don't personally. I don't.
Sometimes I have caught myself flinching a little bit whenever I hear R, N, or F. If it's in the context of a place that I didn't think I'd hear it from.
The N word, especially. Like if I'm at work and someone drops the N bomb, I'm like,
whoa, yeah, whoa. That's what I say. Like 9 times out of 10, if I hear like that or like the F slur, it's just and I used to God all the time. I was friends with people who would like had their F slur in their Snapchat name. Like it's just like an F slur, and it's just like, dude, that's wild work. This is insane to me now. Like I look back and I think what kind of fucked up world were we in? saying?
Yeah, man.
It's just like, but at the same time, like we're a bunch of fucking white country kids. Like us saying it, like it's less harmful. It's less harmful, but at the same time,
that demographic isn't. It's either not there or they're not well spoken up. So like you don't even think about it.
Speak up. We ain't gonna hurt you. Speak up. Go ahead.
I saw something like that. That like it made a tragedy into a dialogue for kind of no reason. Like it was a news article that I saw on TikTok like earlier today. There is a man who was recently killed. And the news is saying because he burnt a Bible on camera and posted the video talking about how like, Christians are bad.
See, I thought this was. I thought that I saw something similar. I thought it was because he didn't have pants on and he went through the coffee shop and he killed himself. Must have been a different story.
Different guy, different martyr. But the news is like, oh, some Christians killed him because 10 days after that video, he was killed. So what they sort of glossed over is he was a white guy in Brazil. I don't think he was killed because he burnt the Bible. I think he was just in Brazil, the murder capital of the world.
Is Brazil the murder capital of the world?
Oh, dude, yes, it is.
Really? I thought
Brazil loves killing people.
I thought it was fucking. Well, I guess I thought it was like, fuck. I guess some Latin American country. It wasn't Brazil. Is Brazil Latin American? It's South American.
Yes. Hold on.
What do they speak? I can't. I'm not. I'm fucking.
I think it's this form of spin. Hold on. Well, now I seem like an asshole. Hold on.
Whoop. Brazil language. Portuguese. They speak Portuguese.
Which I don't know the. I love how it goes. If you look up the murder capital of the world is, I don't know, pronounce it. Mexico, Ecuador, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hell yeah, St. Louis, Missouri. That's fucking crazy. I didn't think anything happened at St. Louis, so I'm glad to hear that I'm glad to hear something's going on over there. Good for them.
Jamaica apparently is the murder capital of the world. The country with the highest murder rate is Jamaica. The homicide of 53.3 per 100,000 inhabitants.
I believe that. They like say don't go off the resort or you will be fucking killed. And there's men with guns around the resort. So yeah.
Ready to kill.
Even if the guns only have one fucking bullet in them, like it's still, Yeah. It's fuck.
But America's a third world country. Anyways.
Not looking great, bud. Not looking great.
Keep that dialogue down.
Yeah, you better. Okay, otherwise we're gonna have a fucking TikTok situation. Except I'm gonna get you mad, and I'm also gonna be mad, but I'm gonna keep my fucking.
Sure, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's the fucking problem. I'm not mad. I'm sane.
I think my first memorable, rec thread video I can actually remember was
for all the normal people that you're talking to.
Sorry.
Me, what the fuck is a rec thread?
Do you not? Were you on 4chan a lot, girl?
No, I'm not. I think we've talked about this. I'm a well-adjusted person. I did not go on 4chan.
That's my bad. Someone showed me 4chan as a kid, and so I was just kind of exposed to all the horrors that is 4chan. A rec thread is just literally a bunch of snuff films. Where was I going with this? The first memorable video that I can was burnt in my mind because I matured to an age where I can understand this is a horrible thing to watch. Was definitely some Brazilian kid getting smoked because he stole arms dealer's pistol. The arms dealer tracked him down and just
not good. Actually, why am I saying good? I said that's my default response. That's not good. That's bad. That's really bad. I always say good after some fuck shit that you say, but I hardly ever process it. And here I am fucking half asleep at the wheel, some fucking kid got smoked. Yeah, good. And it's wait a minute. It's not. That's bad. Sorry. Anyway, I gotta be careful with that shit. I can't be saying just good to fucking anything. They're gonna get my ass on something.
Dude, what I said was terrible because like I was watching this shit, but you just agreeing that it's a decent thing. Hell yeah, hell yeah, man. I'd like to say I was never one of those kids like, yeah, I watched gore. I watched gore when I was growing. I'm sick. I'm twisted. I just didn't tell no one that because why the fuck would I?
Yeah, then it's gonna be a fucking gore off. Then who's gonna like look at it, look at it. Like what is the point? It's like how much? Oh boy, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I only slept 3 hours. And like
I was too busy watching people fucking die.
Yeah, it's like the sleep. It's crazy that like I think this may have been something. This is something I talk about with everybody, but like the fucking sleep math or like the hours of sleep dick contest.
Yeah,
it's fucking annoying as shit all the time. I'm getting it from my fucking wife now too. Like it's just like, well, I don't nap during. I can't nap during the day. Like you don't fucking try. Okay, first of all, I'm well practiced at naps. Okay, you just need to practice. And it's just like oh sorry honey, I didn't sleep very well last night. I only got 6 hours of sleep. Well, I woke up every time. I'm like, I fucking bet you did. I bet you did, honey. I bet you did. You're right. You are the fucking sleepiest bitch I've ever fucking met. And yet you're not asleep, and you have nothing going on right now, and you're on your phone, and you're not falling asleep. Crazy how my ass waking up at 5:30, 4:30, whenever the dog decides to wake me up. Crazy. Whenever I have a moment, I fucking.
If I need a nap on a lunch, I will. But like, people just don't understand that two motherfuckers in the same vicinity can be tired. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be less tired because you slept 1 extra hour less than me. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah. I'm tired.
First of all, I don't believe you. Second of all, fuck you. I'm tired. I'll kill you. I'm tired. I'm sleep deprived. I've been on 12-hour shifts for the past week. I'll kill.
No, people love a challenge. People love being the best and whatever, even if it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
If there's like,
I drank this many beers this weekend, like being real fucking 8th graders about everything.
Right.
God.
Well, I ate way more shit than you ever ate.
I fucking sucked 1,000 more dicks than you have, mister. God. That's a classic. That's almost a classic Norm joke. Fucking something. If you blow a guy, like blowing a guy for a nickel each. I can't remember the thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I could just say that.
Made
and like
made $100.
I made I made fucking $1,000.05. Like 5 cents. What in the hell in the world? Who gave you 5 cents? Like all of them.
I think someone tried to get me with a gotcha joke the other day. I say the other day. I think this was genuinely like a year ago, but fuck you. But someone was like, "Oh, I was at work. I was like, there's 100 dicks on the wall. How many are you choking on?" And like the answer that's normal is to like none of them. And she would say that what she would say back to people is like, "Oh, you fucking slut." And I just said like out the top of my head, like anything over 5 inches, I think I'm probably choking on.
Guess what, and
bitch? And she went to say her lines like, "Oh, no one's giving me an answer."
Yeah, it's like a lot like
fuck you. You ruined my joke.
Yeah,
I made it better.
Yeah, the classic. I got somebody with my old job with this one a couple times. Every new person, I would get them. Because I'm fucking cringe and I have to do it. But it's like it's basically just up dog, but with extra steps. It's hey man, after work, I got a party at my place. You want to come over? I said, are you busy? I got a party at my place. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be. How's it go? There's gonna be. Fuck. How does this go? God, I hate when this happens. I hate when people tell a joke and they can't remember how it goes halfway through. Anyway, it's like, oh man, there's gonna be. Say something while I think of it. Fill in the gap. Say something.
Is it fucking fighting and something?
It's something. It's the something, but it comes in threes. That's why it sounds good. There's going to be drinking, fighting. No, yeah, drinking, fighting, and fucking. Like, oh, that's great. Who's all coming? Like, well, just me and you.
Either way, I'm showing up. Like,
just right now, it's just me and you. But yeah, there's that one, and then there's of course, if you were raped, if you were raped in a tent, would you tell anybody? And it's just like yes or no. And it's just like, oh no, probably not. Like, hey, do you want to go camping?
I think I remember that. Yeah, I think I remember that one. I thought of a terrible joke. I'm not saying that on camera. I'll tell you that.
Well, you can just tell. I'll cut it out. It's fine.
I don't think I want to risk that.
It's
So,
not. It's not racially charged, is it?
No.
Oh
No.
no.
You know those you know those one-liners I like do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'll leave this
No.
up to you. I'll leave this up
Okay.
to you. But I don't know why I thought of it. I was in the middle of a pick walk. I was literally scanning bananas when I thought of this. And I leave. God damn it! Give me a second. Sorry. Leave a bitch like a track meet. The way I start with a gun and leave her ran through.
I think you've told me that one before. That's not.
Have I?
That's
Did I
not bad.
text you that
No,
one?
I think you did
I
text
don't-
me that. I don't think I responded because it may have been like a thinker for me. Like, so track me, gun ran.
Track meet.
Oh,
gun.
you're raping a woman at gunpoint. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, it's just like I was in the middle of something else. I was like, hold on. Honey, what does this mean? Honey, you're a Zoomer. I'm not. I'm a fucking the last year of millennial. What does this mean?
It means your friend's a bad person.
My friend's raping a woman at gunpoint. Oh no. That's no good.
That's not good.
You can't be doing that.
I think of bad ones, but I don't. I've never made a joke about that topic before. So like the fact that I just
that's
like,
why
I felt bad. You know.
Well, the fact that you feel bad about just making the joke, okay, because there are people that do the act and don't even feel bad. So like you've got a conscience, Mister Fucking.
I didn't feel good about that one.
Take off your pants. Take them off. Yeah. Oh fuck.
So, what's your thought about hanging child predators in the street?
It's just like who fucking like. Wow, you're so brave for saying that. You're so brave. You're so brave.
No. And I genuinely think, if we brought back some public executions, that shit would probably stop. You think?
I don't know. No, I don't think that at
Why not?
all. No, because society already, it's like you're already a monster in society. It's not like that's like the lowest caste of our society. Public executions, fear of death. These people are fucking insane. Why in the fuck would it change anything?
A lot of them are just bitches though. Like the second they're actually like
a lot of them are
the second they get like what's the word I want? Cornered, not cornered. What's the word?
I don't think there's a place in society for them because like
exactly just smoke them on the spot. Why do they get jail?
Oh fucking. No, put him in fucking jail, dude. Who cares? Like, it's just like, what is the monetary difference to you of fucking killing someone and versus not killing somebody? Nothing. It's nothing to you.
No, it costs less money, genuinely.
Yeah, but not to you.
Either way, I pay taxes, so technically,
you pay taxes to fucking billionaires and people fucking to waste in 1,000 different other ways. We don't need to
renowned TikTok creator defending pedophiles.
Guess what, buddy? I'm not the first.
The shrug is wild. No, I was just rage baiting. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Well, see, I can't tell because you fucking voted for Trump, so I have no idea what you fucking exactly. And that's why you're so good at fucking rage baiting people because there's a shred. Like you can deny.
I voted for Trump for the rage bait.
Yeah, I can absolutely. People say, "Oh, I own the libs."
Did it for the rage bait.
Yeah, exactly.
Super fun. You know what's super fun? Rage baiting.
Who?
My own party, conservatives. Super fun.
Oh, but that's like fucking playing a trick on the dog. For Christ's sake, there's no sport. No, fuck you. There's no sport to play. No, dude. Like one side has fucking college educated people. The other side thinks autism is fucking something that can be tracked via fucking database. No.
The other people call autism like literally everything, though. I sneeze wrong, I got autism.
You do. You've got something.
For sure. That's
you need maybe not autism, but they ought to keep an eye on you. They ought to keep an eye on you. Make sure you're not doing anything that won't get you hung in the street.
The feds are too scared to follow me. Anyways. I got feds on my walls. I got feds on my walls. I got feds on my wall.
I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls.
I had this conversation a lot for some reason. I don't know why my group of friends is so obsessed with killing pedophiles, but
it's because there's a pedophile. There's a pedophile amongst your friends. Is like
probably.
Well, that and like there's to cover up because like I'm so anti whatever. I'll fucking do it. It's just like okay, dude. Nobody nobody cares.
Go out of your way to bring it up is like, you're kind of sussing me out, man.
Who fucking care? Like that, and it's just like it's the last cast of people that you can like outwardly show violence to. Yeah. It's the same reason that like women say kill all men. It's just like they can get away with saying it. You can say kill all pedophiles because you can get away with saying it. You can get away with fantasizing about violence publicly because you're fucking sick and you need a fucking victim in order to perpetrate violence to. And it's like, this is the last. It used to be gay people. It used to be smear the queer, and now it's hang the pedophile. So it's just like, yeah, dude.
I hear a lot about wood chippers and pedophiles.
Yeah, exactly. There's whatever. If you can make a rhyme out of that, leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. No one's watching this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But they come up with some crazy ass ideas. I kind of agree with like half of them, but that's besides the point.
That's bait. I'm not taking that. I agree with that. I agree with whatever you do to my daughter, I get to do to you because I like having sex with little young boys. That's one of the ideas.
Yeah. That's always been weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, as an adult, why are you threatening your teenage daughter's like boyfriend?
Dude, I don't fucking.
Why do I need to walk into a fucking
as a fucking girl dad? Like I'm like.
Could you imagine racking a shotgun in front of like a 15-year-old? Like, great. I'm watching you, boy.
Yeah, just like I know how this fucking thing tastes. It's yummy, dude. I don't.
You want to taste, boy?
You want to taste? It's good. Take a lick, fella. You either lick this or you lick something else. But it's.
I saw.
You go ahead.
I saw a fucking. This is just a quick joke. There was this comedian who's like, "Yeah, I get guns pointed at me a lot. I get sad a lot."
Yeah.
Like that one, that was a nice one.
Oh fuck!
There's a lot of talking points that are just fun, like the pedophile thing. It's like, yeah, it's been talked about to death, but it's also just if there's nothing else to talk about, yeah, it's pretty fun to talk about.
Well, yeah, because you get to perpetrate in your brain. You're perpetrating violence. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what? And counterpoint?
That's my point. I don't want a counterpoint. I'm saying unless you're saying yes, and it's like okay, great. Yes. This is it. Man, my fucking daughter, she's already like talking about killing pedophiles. I have questions. No, I'm kidding. She's already like getting good at like arguing her point to the point where it's just like she was throwing a fucking baby. It's pissing me off, to be honest. But like I'm proud of her at the same time. It's pissing me off because I have to fucking re-explain something, and I have to not only do I have to re-explain it, I have to re-explain it and give her enough context so her fucking 2-year-old brain can understand. So it's so fucking frustrating that I have to do that. But it's like she was throwing her baby doll around and like she hit the TV with it and TV's fine. But like I said, honey, we don't throw the baby doll. And she said, baby doll I didn't throw her. She was flying. And I said, honey, we don't make the baby doll fly. We don't do that. And it's like, oh, but she was jumping. And I'm like, don't fucking make the baby doll. You're already you're making me, you're a good lawyer because I'm getting flustered. You could do whatever. And I would be like, I would let half of it go because half of me is stuck on this. Just like, yeah, okay, we don't do that either. We don't do that. And it's just, whenever she's petting the cat and she gets a little too rough, I'm like, I hold her. And, it's like, and she doesn't like being held. I'm like, I pet her. I'm just petting her. And it's like, honey, just pet her with one hand. Like, okay, I'll pet her with one hand. And just like, grabs her fur and pulls, like, we don't pull on her, we pet her. Like, I was petting her slow. I'm like, you're fucking pissing me off. You're fucking pissing me off. You know you're doing bad. You know you're bad, and you're arguing your point. I don't like it.
She keeps changing the goalpost.
I know. Man. Like, quit moving the fucking goalpost, dude. Like, the next thing she's gonna fucking like appeal to authority, daddy. I don't have to do that just because the doctor said I don't have to. I'm like, oh, fuck, you fucking got me again.
Yeah, changing her, raising her like a good leftist, changing the goalpost whenever possible. I'm fucking with you.
I figure you've already shown your hand. You have to fuck with me in a new and unique. I've already shown my ass because you showed your hand. So like you've already won.
Showed my balls.
Like oh, it says here only homos don't show their balls. Here's my balls. They're right here. Here's my nuts. Here's my fat fucking nuts. I'm not gay. Look at my nuts. But yeah, that's basically what you made me do earlier. I was like jerking my fucking short, even though you could see my arm. I was like jerking my shorts, and like the crease was like hitting like my nuts, and I was like so fucking loud and spastic. I didn't even notice I like hit myself in the nuts a
Hurt
couple
him out a little
times.
bit.
Yeah, I was a little too rough with him. I don't like when I do that. When I hurt my nuts. I love being loud and spastic. I'll fucking do that. I do that every fucking chance I get. I've got a little creature inside me. He needs to be a little.
He's tickling my prostate.
He won't get out of there, dude. Get out of there.
I got two wolves inside of me.
One of them's fucking my brain, and the other one's fucking my ass. Crazy Joe Biden got fucking prostate cancer. Fucking Dr. Jill wasn't milking that thing enough.
I forgot about that.
Dude, Dr. Jill wasn't milking that thing near enough. That's fucking crazy.
Could have saved him.
Could have saved him. Could have saved him. One of my favorite things about Biden, because it was like anytime like he would need to be like in front of a camera, they would like fucking just give him a cocktail of like Adderall and everything else to where he was halfway fucking coherent.
And it didn't work half the time.
No, it worked like the one debate. I can't remember what debate it was, but it was the debate, the 2016 debate. Like the fucking whenever he like everybody's like he can't fucking speak, he can't stand upright without a dolly, and it's just like, and then he got up there and he has cocktail like, I'll tell you something, Jack. Let me tell you something, Jack. If you don't vote for Joe, you ain't black. And
that really should have ended his whole, like anyone else. I fear that should have ended a whole career.
No, fuck you, Joe Biden. Joe Biden's my hero. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's my hero. Okay.
Okay.
You watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
Parks and Rec, really funny show. Joe Biden was on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Donald Trump been in except a minor?
He did a cameo in Home Alone. I forgot which one.
Oh, he was in a cameo with a young boy who was all alone.
And then WWE, he was there.
Oh, a show for a bunch of fucking redneck pedophiles. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm starting to like believe the rage a little bit. You're not biting, and like I keep trying. I keep casting. I keep casting. Like, it's yummy. Won't you take the fucking bait? It tastes good.
I don't give a shit. No.
I know.
Well, here, I'll bite it just for you. The Reds aren't a bunch of pedophiles. Your kind's a bunch of pedophiles.
No. Well, I'm sucking a baby dick. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I bet you want that baby dick to be a baby girl because you're chopping.
I bet you hate that this baby dick's black and not white.
I do. I'm very racist towards black baby dick.
Oh man, that's not. Boy. I don't know if me going like this is gonna go in. I might fucking put. I might deep fake you. I might deep fake you or your brother in there for a second.
My brother.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny. He wouldn't watch it. He'd have no idea.
Yeah.
I saw his ass fucking using your kid for clout on Snapchat. His fucking
dude, I almost texted him to take that shit down.
Yeah. It's just like, no, your fucking e-whores on fucking Discord don't need to see my kid. You don't need to act like you're even if he is or isn't. That's not for me to say, but like the Snapchat story is like leading me to believe that he is, and I just don't know if I believe that that's the case. A decent uncle.
He's a decent uncle, but like he will constantly be on the phone with like, I don't know if it's the same woman or different women,
and they're not.
But there's always FaceTime or like I can see me, but I can't see them. You know, like their camera is off, but he makes sure his camera's on whenever he's playing with Riker, and like Riker's playing with the phone. He's using my son for a fucking
that's not. No,
dude. It
dude.
makes me a little uncomfortable.
No, dude, get another dog if you're trying to get pussy. What the fuck?
Right.
God.
Use my kid.
Yeah.
Only I can use my kid.
Exactly.
Right. You didn't stick with a woman who sucked the life out of your soul for like a year. It's
not in a good way, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
The bitch. Oh.
But no, you didn't stay with a woman who genuinely made you consider offing yourself for a fucking year.
Yeah. Reap all the fucking Johnny come lately. There he is.
Yep.
Oh, dude. Is he is he gaining weight? Is he not gaining weight? I like to know how fat people are whenever I'm envisioning them and I haven't seen them in a while.
He's been losing weight, but I think he's been stagnating. I don't know how much he weighs. I don't know. He's still a little chunky. I'm still chunky. I really gotta start.
You're chunky?
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
Is that what, I didn't. That's not the word I would have used.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Say it.
Well, do you want me to say it?
Yeah, why don't you say
No,
it?
no, it's okay. We can move on. Fact. Does it cut whenever I yell like that? Does it like clip? Can you hear it?
No, it doesn't. I can hear every
Good.
single.
Okay. It's good. Okay. Good.
I can hear every single A in the word fat that you just told me.
Good. And like on my side, it's like fucking. It's all like red. And normally when I do that on like a cheaper mic, it would like fucking just cut right there. I don't want it to cut. I want it to be loud. I want it to hurt.
You wanted to cut me. That's what you want.
I want you to feel pain.
Yeah.
Time to pay the fat piper. You either pay it via insults or you pay it on the fucking bike every morning.
Didn't you lose weight the first time because like the neighbor kids called you fat and you were in the hot
I didn't
tub?
lose weight but I wanted to. Little bitches. I wish I had a BB gun. I could shoot their fucking dog right between the eyes. I hate that shit. That fucking pissed me off too. Oh, dude. Damn, he's thick. And I'm like, I'm right fucking here, dude. Like, I wanted to, like, what the fuck can I say? What couldn't I, like, it's true. Like, what? And I can't make a comment about their parents because they are fucking preteen girls. What the fuck?
Should have come in there and started beat the fuck out of him.
I should have showed him. No, I'm not going to say that.
Wait. Derek, no.
No,
should have shown me your middle finger.
Yeah,
your middle finger, right? You're gonna flip on. That was
I was gonna say I should have showed him my ass, but and then tuck my balls back to give him a fruit basket is what I was gonna say. But I thought that'd be too much. Yeah. I was then like I realized halfway through it was just like he probably thought he probably thought I was gonna say show them my little white dick. I wouldn't. That's not what I was going. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's
the
absence was worse.
Made it worse.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
My fucking.
This has been a good sesh. This has been good.
I like this one. Oh, I thought it was gonna be so low energy. Like
I thought it was too, and then I started screaming, and then all of a sudden it picked up. It's crazy.
And then we talked about rage baiting. We both got happy.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Like it's to annoy the general public. It makes me feel some sort of way.
It makes me feel like I'm better than them, but in reality, whenever our fucking maker is looking at everyone, I will be no more, no less than the fucking idiots beside me. Unfortunately, they will have loved just as hard as I've loved. They will have grieved just as long and hard as I've grieved. But you know what? As long as I walk this mortal plane with them, and they say and do some dumb shit, I can still call them dumb. And I'm gonna hold on to that for as long as I fucking can. Not to wax philosophically, but I fucking hate it. Not to jerk my chode in a manner in which squirts come all over myself, ever so satisfyingly, all over my big fat white belly. Oh God. I had to Kendra keeps there's an ongoing battle right now in our upstairs bathroom with there's a mirror that it faces the toilet, and I take it down whenever I'm jerking off because I don't want to see myself jerk off.
That's fair. Making eye contact's kind of wild with yourself, you know.
I don't want that. So I take it down and then Kendra puts it up, and then she is asking me why I keep fucking with it, and I tell her I don't tell her anything. I just say, "Oh, sorry, I was in the shower. I didn't want to see myself in the shower." I don't have the heart to tell her the truth.
No.
That I cannot look myself in the eye while I'm jerking my shit because I will I'm afraid of what in the world could be.
What if I make a funny face?
What if I didn't think about that. But what if like I fucking look behind the gaze and I see like my true self? Maybe I'll like fold into myself. Like I don't know. Like I'm like
I've become so in touch with myself.
In the most primal, I'm so in touch. I'm in touch with myself. I'm so primal, just like if I fucking catch a glimpse of myself and like Dorian Gray. You ever know the story of Dorian Gray? He's a man who painted a self-portrait of himself, and he lived his life. It was like a magic portrait. I don't know the details exactly, but I know the general themes. He painted this portrait of himself. He went out and he smoked and he did drugs, did opiates, drank, debauchery, got in fights, every sin under the sun, but yet he remained pristine and handsome his entire life. However, the portrait of himself, every ill deed that he had done and every sin that he had cast basically reflected upon his portrait. And I can't remember if this was like the fucking movie version of him or not, but like he can't look at the portrait. If he looks at the portrait, he will become the portrait. So like I just can't. I'm afraid to look in the portrait of fucking me jerking my cock.
Your portrait.
Yeah, because suddenly I might be the one. A stranger might be grabbing my cock. Yeah. The thing that I'm fantasizing about might happen to me.
So it feels like a stranger.
Exactly. I might fucking fantasize and it reverses all of a sudden. Like, oh,
yeah.
What?
We've all
come in my butt.
We've all nutted and immediately just felt disgusted with ourselves. I wonder if that's an only a male trait, or if that's. I've heard women doing the same thing.
Feeling regret, remorse.
Yeah, where they just feel disgust with themselves. It's probably
disgust, probably, but like remorse. I don't see.
I attribute it to just like the dopamine rush, the come down from that, from busting a schnut, and then that goes away. You're at a new low.
Yeah, I'm just like, here I am,
super high, down low,
all sweaty. And, yeah, no, I don't care who hears. I don't care who hears. And all of a sudden, it's like, wow, I can hear and I can see, and I don't want to fucking be here. Yeah.
What my forefathers think of me.
Exactly. I think about that fucking meme all the time. Like with all the angels looking down, it's like my ancestors watching me jerk my shit, jerk my shit to a drawing made by my ancestors watching
my Roman ancestors watching me jerk my shit to femboy porn.
Yeah. Ain't that one of us? The seed is strong. Woof.
Has that been milk and cigarettes?
Brother, fucking milk and maybe the real milk and cigarettes was the friends we made along the way.